Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's me, R Squad 911. I'm back with a long overdue review, well, short review, but a video of this Saber Forge Crystal Redeemer. This is Obi Wan Kenobi's, well, their interpretation of Obi Wan Kenobi's Episode 3 Lightsaber. It's beautiful, you know, it's a little large for the scale. I guess it just makes it easier for them to install the electronics. This thing wasn't cheap. It was about 550 US shipped to my door, and because I'm in Canada, I had to pay about $120 in duties and taxes when it came to my door, so that was not good. But what can I say? I don't think, actually, it's not that I don't think, I know I will never order from Saber Forge again. If I were to get a Saber Forge lightsaber or hilt, it would be from someone who's already received theirs. Because from the point of when I ordered this, it took about 7 to 8 months for me to receive this. And now that is ridiculous. You're paying all that money and then you have to wait almost pretty much close to a year to get this. I personally had to wait almost a year. So let me explain. When this finally came to my door, I opened it. I was excited. Finally, after 8 months, 7, 8 months of waiting, I finally got it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's so shiny. It's chrome. Yeah, it was great. So after the first 30 minutes of using this, the LEDs burnt out. This part of the hilt right here, this grenade section, got extremely hot. I think they might have forgotten to put the heatsink in it when they did the installation on this, but it got so hot I decided to turn it off and let it cool down. And then when I turned it back on, 2 of the 3 blue 12-watt Cree LEDs were burnt out. So what I have to do an RMA. I had to pay for shipping to send this back to Saber Forge. They would not cover the shipping. I think they reimbursed me $30. But then again, I had to wait another 3 months for this to be finished and returned back to me. It's ridiculous. And they said that RMAs take priority. I guess it wasn't another 7 to 8 months. 3 months is nothing compared to it, but as ridiculous. They said it could have been as quick as 2 weeks, but you know, 3 months. Anyways, I got it back. Everything's working great. This is pretty much just a shelf queen, but there's the crystal chamber there. They use an actual quartz crystal. It's actually quite nice. The skeleton that they use inside the chamber is very nice as well. It's all metal. It's great. I'll open that up again when I power it up. This is the activation. I got in a special colored CoverTech wheel there to match the thin neck here. I really like, the chrome finish is very nice, but it's a fingerprint magnet. The thin neck is nice. It's dual worthy. They give you a 1-inch heavy duty blade. The blade sits pretty deep in there, so that's why they say it's dual worthy and it's warranted for that. Yeah, the thin neck is beautiful. I'm a big fan of thin neck sabers. What else here? Yeah, that's the pommel there with the 28mm bass speaker. I'll unscrew that for you guys to see. Yep, right there. It's very nice. All in all, it's a nice saber. It's not very screen accurate. It's actually quite large. A little bit larger than what the screen accurate versions would be. But I've liked the Episode 3 saber because it's a lot cleaner look. It doesn't have the... man, I can't even think of what that's called. I'm just drawing a blank. But it has that little clamp, the card clamp on the Episode 4s. This is a lot easier to wield because that clamp isn't in the way. But this is the activation right there. If you take off the cover, it's a magnet. This is the champion tier. So it holds 3 fonts. I chose the light side fonts, but on their site you can download all the fonts. But I like the 3 light side fonts. It has the 1 activation. If you got the hero tier, it could change all different colors, and there would be another activation button down over here. Yeah. So this thing is quite loud. I'm going to power it up.
The Master.
All right, this is my favorite font. I did some modifications to it for the swings and the clashes. There's some that just made it sound funny. So here, let's power this thing up. You can see it's very bright. It's very bright in this room, and this LED is very bright. You can hear it there. And this is the crystal chamber. Very nice. Very sensitive, which I like. So you can all change that in the Saber core programming. Let's see how bright it is there. You can activate blaster effects. And then there's a lockup. You just hold it for 2 seconds and then press it again. Oh. Not doing this. That's the lockup. Just press it to deactivate it. Flash on clash. And then to turn it off, you just hold this button.
Master.
You can change to different fonts.
Prodigal Son.
That's Prodigal Son. That's more of Luke's font.
Ranger's Blade.
Ranger's Blade.
The Master.
The Master. So that's the 3 light side fonts that I chose. This is what Prodigal Son sounds like. Very sensitive, which is very nice.
Ranger's Blade.
And this is Ranger's Blade. Then we can put in the blade here. And there's the retention screw right there. It goes in pretty deep, so if you see here, I'll put my finger where it is. That's pretty deep. It's about 1 inch. And they say that it is dual ready, even with the thin neck. Some thin necks, I'll be scared to break the neck, but they warranty against breaking. But again, like if it breaks, do you want to send it back in and wait? It's crazy. You're probably better off finding a local sabersmith to do it. But I will turn off this set of lights here and then show you guys how bright this thing is. Yeah, it's still bright. It's in the middle of the day right now, in the afternoon, so let's see how this thing looks. Pretty bright. And there you have it, guys. This is the Saberforge Crystal Redeemer. Nice chrome fingerprint magnet finish with the fancy cover tech wheel. All in all, it's nice. I don't know if it's worth the money, especially with the weight. So if you guys are actually looking for one of these, you're probably better off finding it, one from a collector who's already has it in their possession. They've already ran it through its paces to make sure that no LEDs burn out, that everything was installed properly. And yeah, in the end of the day, you buy the seller, not the item. Make sure the seller's reputable so you don't get ripped off and whatnot. But yeah, I hope this review was helpful. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye.